Hey everyone, this will be my 16-week pregnancy vlog. Today is Wednesday, so I am 17 weeks and 1 day pregnant. Wednesday? 17 weeks, 2 days pregnant. I can never keep up. My memory is really terrible. Hi. So this week I had to go to the eye doctor. It's like 2 weeks ago maybe, or 3 weeks ago, when I got sick and my son had the flu and all that. Around that time I was wearing my glasses for like, I don't know, a whole week. Maybe it was like four or 5 days. I went to put my contacts back in, and my right eye was just kind of just felt funny. It just felt like something was in my contact. Felt like there was like maybe a little cut in it. So if you wear contacts and you've ever had a cut, you know, like just the teeny tiniest little slit can make your entire eye just feel like there's something in it. And it's just, you cannot have any cuts, you can't have any like little nicks in your contacts or any of the slightest bit of dirt, because it really irritates it, you know. So I thought, you know, well, these contacts are almost a month old, or they were like 3 weeks old. I was like, you know, they might be just really old. It's been a while since I've worn them. They sat for a while, so, you know, I just decided I'll throw them out. I wore them like a few times in between there, but I've mostly been wearing my glasses. So, on Saturday I had, to take pictures, and I was like, you know what, I cannot wear my glasses. These are an old prescription, especially with my right eye, because my right eye changed since I had these glasses done, since I had them made up. So these are definitely an old prescription. They're really scratched up, and it's just really awkward to have your face against the camera with glasses on. So I went in my box and got my last pair of contacts. I put them in and they felt fine. I didn't seem to have any like issues with like feeling like there was something in them, so I thought, okay, you know, it was just probably the other contacts. So I drive like 40 minutes away where I had to do these pictures, and all of a sudden my eyes started feeling really dry. I left my eye drops at home, and I'm like, oh no, this is not good. I'm sitting there kind of just like steadily blinking, kind of just trying to blink through it, and I was trying to avoid being outside because I was going to be outside the whole time, so the wind was probably not helping. And it finally got better. I think kind of like when I was busy, I just kind of like either ignored it, or, you know, I just didn't realize it was bothering me. But it kind of just felt like that the whole day, like there's something in my eye, and it was almost like there was a cut in my contact. I'd blink and it would kind of like rotate and fix itself, so it didn't feel bad. I don't know. I just I don't really know what it was. So the next day I was going out to meet my sister. She wanted to have lunch and just to see Landon, and I never get to see her. She lives about an hour away, and just wanted to hang out with my sister. And so I was like, you know, I want to wear my contacts again. You know, I've been wearing glasses for like almost 3 weeks straight, and, you know, contacts, I just feel better, and I can wear my sunglasses and stuff like that. So I put my contacts in, and on the way there I was having the same issue. Kind of just felt like there was a cut in my contact, and I'd blink and it would feel like it would rotate and fix itself, and then, you know, like 10-15 minutes later it would start feeling really funky again, and it was just really uncomfortable. So I kind of just dealt with it for the next couple of hours while we were out shopping and just, you know, hanging out. And look at Wild Man. Hi, look at his wild hair today. Show them your alpha do. Yeah. So on the way home, my contact started feeling really funky. Like it felt like it was trying to fall out. So I thought my contact was just really dry, and I was like, man, I don't have any eye drops, and I'm like an hour away from home, and every time I would blink, it would like get really blurry, like at the bottom of my eye. I could see like a blurred spot, and I'm like, what is the deal? So finally, when I got closer to home, where I knew an exit that had, you know, a pharmacy and all that, I pulled into Rite Aid. I bought just a tiny little bottle of eye drops for contacts, and I sat in the car just kind of putting in my eye, and it didn't help. So I kind of just stared at myself in the mirror in my car, watched myself blink, and it almost was like my eyelid was pulling my contact up and it would kind of go back down. And I'd blink and it would pull it up and then it would kind of just go back down. But it wasn't really settling in the center of my eye. It kind of just stayed up high a little bit. And so I kind of just started doing a little bit Googling on my phone, and I was reading that the shape of your eye can change during pregnancy, that dryness is a factor, and it's definitely a factor, but it's only affecting one eye, which is really weird. So I know that was like a really long description of what's going on with my eye, but anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys just what I've been experiencing with my eye. So I went to the eye doctor yesterday, had her examine my eye, and she said contact lens overwear was a factor, which can't possibly be true because, like I said, I was sick, so I wore my glasses for a week, tried to wear my contacts after that. It felt weird, so I put my glasses back on for like another 3 or 4 days, and I haven't been wearing them for like 3 weeks. So I don't think that was an accurate diagnosis, but she also said probably an allergic reaction. I have been using a different solution, but why would it affect, you know, one eye and not the other? And then she said when she was pregnant, she said she could only wear one brand of contacts. She said she tried several different ones and none of them felt right, and finally she found one that fit good and felt good in her eye, and she said now that her son is 3, she cannot wear those contacts at all because they just feel weird now, which is so strange. So I'm just thinking the dryness in my eye is probably from pregnancy. She gave me some eye drops to use for 2 weeks, and I am not allowed to wear my contacts for 2 weeks, which sucks because, like I said, these glasses are really old prescription and I hate them, but I'm gonna have a re-examination checkup, I don't know, I guess just to check my eye again, but that's basically what's going on with my eye. If you have ever experienced that, I'd love to hear your experiences with eye issues during pregnancy. It has to be from pregnancy. Why it would suddenly come up, I don't know. Maybe because we're in the 2nd trimester, different hormones. I have no idea, but it's just really strange. So the other issue that I've been having, and I keep forgetting to talk about this. It's been basically since I've gotten pregnant, but as the weeks have gone on, it's kind of gotten worse and worse. But I have had really dry skin on my face. I mean, this is the worst I've ever experienced it. In the wintertime, I do get dry skin. It's just, I think, normal because it's just dry air. On a normal day, my forehead, like not in the wintertime, so any other season, spring, summer, fall, my forehead is just really oily here. I get really oily here between my nose and then also on my pores right here. And then the rest of my face is kind of like normal skin. It isn't like, dry, but it's not oily either. So it's just like average skin. So normally during the winter, all the places that are normally oily just kind of become normal skin. They're not oily, they're not dry. They just become like normal skin. And the places where I have my normal skin becomes very dry. So I'll get these red dry patches kind of along my cheek and jawline, and sometimes they're itchy, sometimes they're just really dry and just red and kind of like flaky almost. So this time around I'm pregnant, and I didn't experience this with Landon. I really didn't experience much with Landon because I don't know, the first pregnancy was so much easier, it seemed. Not that this one's hard, but just experiencing a ton of different things. But so this time around, my whole face is dry. Like, my forehead is like flaky and peeling and just gross. And when I wake up in the mornings, my face feels like I've had a really bad facelift. I mean, it's just like tight. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I can't move my face. It's just so dry. And I don't know. Well, maybe you guys can see this. You can see the redness all along my cheek. This is all just dry patches and itchiness, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, and I don't really have much on this side, just like a couple places. It's mostly on this side, but my forehead was just flaky. It was kind of itchy, but if I scratched it, it would kind of like burn. I don't know, it was just really weird. So I was talking to my sister-in-law the other night, and her daughter has really bad eczema. I mean, poor thing, she's like 14 months old. She's had it since she was born. It is just the worst case of eczema I have ever seen. It seriously is so bad, and I felt so bad for her. So she finally, she tried different products. She tried, organic products, all natural, stuff, and she switched to cloth diapers to see if that would help for the eczema around her legs, and nothing has helped. So her pediatrician finally gave her a prescription for some ointment to use, and it's really helped clear her up. But she also told her to use Cetaphil Restoraderm or something like that. She uses like the body wash. I don't think she uses the lotion, but she just uses the body wash on her, and she said it's done wonders. So I went to CVS, picked it up, and it's $16. It's pretty pricey, but it's formulated specifically for people with eczema. I don't think I have eczema on my face. It could be eczema, but it's either eczema, seborrheic dermatitis, or psoriasis. I do have psoriasis on my legs. You can't see it. If I was to show you my leg, you wouldn't be able to see it. It's just itchy. I just get really itchy legs. And if I was to scratch my legs, they would break out in like little bumps everywhere. My dad has like actual patches that are like really dry, red, flaky. I mean, he has it all over. He has it on his elbows, his knees, his legs. He has it on his knuckles, and it's just something that runs in the family. My dad has it, his mom has it, all of his sisters have it, and unfortunately I got it too. But I've been able to keep it under control, and I have a pretty high tolerance about scratching, so I try not to scratch it at all because I don't want my skin to break out and look funky. But I have been using Burt's Bees, the baby lotion of Burt's Bees on my legs, and it seems to be really, really good. But my face has just been so hard to get like moisture back in it. My normal facial moisturizer really, really moisturizes my face, but since I've been pregnant, since I've been dealing with all of this dryness and stuff, nothing has helped. So, and I even wash my face now, like with, like the little facial wipes. I use like all natural facial wipes so that it's not like these chemicals like tearing my skin apart even more. And then I'm using this new lotion. It seems to really help. My face, like my forehead, isn't dry and flaky since I've been using it. Obviously still got the redness, but if you saw the redness before I started using it, you would be like, wow, that looks so much better. I mean, it was really bad before. I mean, just extremely, extremely dry. I'm glad that we're starting to see some clear up on my face, but that's pretty much just what's been going on with me as far as like pregnancy, weird symptoms that I've never experienced before. Hopefully my eye will kind of like fix itself. If not, I'll probably be wearing glasses for the remainder of my pregnancy. It really sucks because I hate glasses. I really hate glasses. I don't know why. I don't know. They just irritate my face. But anyways, I'll do a belly shot next week when I have my next week video, 17 weeks. Not much has really changed, week to week at this point. Although I do feel like my belly is like rapidly growing faster, but I just don't want to do a weekly belly shot yet. Maybe once I get closer to like 25 weeks and I'm really like starting to grow, but I just feel like it's kind of pointless right now because I'm still kind of tiny. That brings up another point. I did not ever really talk about my weight gain. I think maybe in the beginning of my videos I talked about weight gain, but I really haven't talked about it lately because the first part of my pregnancy I had a lot of indigestion, couldn't really eat much, I wasn't gaining any weight, and then when I got sick, when Landon and I both got sick, I was not able to eat anything. So again, the weight that I did gain, I lost it all, but I've gained it all back now. So so far I have gained, I think 4 pounds, like 4 pounds during this pregnancy, maybe 5. It just depends. Some days, obviously, I weigh more. You're not supposed to weigh yourself every day, but I do anyways because I obsess over it. Just because I like to see the weight gain. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, you know that I struggle with weight gain really bad. It's just something I've always struggled with to try to put weight on. I know that sounds strange that I would want to put weight on, but it's no different than somebody wanting to lose weight. If you don't feel good about yourself, you don't like your appearance, you know, you lose weight so that you can feel healthy and you can look healthy and just, you know, confidence factor. And it's the same thing for people who are skinny and want to gain weight. I don't feel healthy. I don't feel like I look healthy, and confidence-wise, I just don't like how I look. You know, I want to be back to where I was before I got pregnant with Landon, which I have 4 more pounds to go before I'm there. So, but we'll talk more about that another time. I just wanted to talk about my weight gain so far. It's just 4 pounds, and I seem to be gaining weight a lot faster now. So I'd say like a pound a week maybe, which is really great. It's really good for me. So anyways, that's it. I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. I am going to be doing a right now newborn stash, cloth diaper stash collection thingy video, whatever. I hope you got that. I'm like lost my train of thought right now. So that'll probably be my next video, and then next week be my regular what I've experienced for this week's 17 weeks of pregnancy. So I will see you guys later, and you guys have a great week. Bye.